My Suica Penkin mug. It's set. Today is a lovely day in Japan. Tokyo area. And April is almost over ね。In Japan, business year starts from April, and people start. It's kind of like a back to school September in the US, but Japan it's April. People start to have new lifestyle, new job, new like school. So it's a busy time for many people. And now it's going towards holiday, Golden Week. We say Golden Week. And it's like a usually hour-long holiday, if lucky. But sometimes, like this year, it's not really connected. Like we have a day off, national day off, and then 2 days working day, and then 3 days weekend, kind of like 4 days weekend, かな? So it's not connected, but many people actually take, a few working days off and then have like enjoy our week-long holiday. So yeah, it's a holiday season. It's going to be a holiday season. So yeah, I see some customers who are like, man, there are nobody on dating app. Like Japan, in Japan. And then I think it's mostly about that, people are, having busy lifestyle, they got new life to adjust and don't have much time to look for potential partners there. But those people gonna come back. Or maybe some people are coming back to go on dates during the holiday, So yeah, I think if you start look for partners とか、あとは friends to start talking with, then I think now is the time to start. Alex, Anthony, Ricardo, hello. Antonio, Felic, hey hey, welcome back. Sean and Adachi, welcome back. ね、ゴールデンウィークね。そうそう。Yeah, Golden Week it's a good season. It's not like summer, and almost summer nowadays, but it's not like super hot summer, but also not cold as winter holiday. So I think people consider this holiday as more like outside activities. Yeah, they use this holiday for outside activities like camping,何あとは like water sports, カヤキングとかさ、あとはなんだろう。Yeah. But the downside is very busy. Busy everywhere. Yeah. もうね、still lots of tourists in Japan, like foreign tourists already. So and locals have gonna have a holiday, so it's gonna be very busy week. Mm. Yeah, yeah. April is the probably the most busiest time. March to April かな? You know, the end of fiscal year and the new fiscal year. But business-wise ね, business-wise. Of course, year end is busy too for Japanese people. But, yeah. I'm not receiving any chat. Keyframe. 韓国なんだなんか YouTube is sending notification. Maybe I have to fix. なんかエラー出てる。キーフレームの送信頻度が低い。What? What am I doing? Is the streaming working fine? Because なんか YouTube is like giving me heads up, like change this. It's not going well, but I don't know. Not sure. Sean Jones, hi. Okay, so some of you are still watching. Can still watch the live stream. Onyo. Yeah, I think it's fine, but yeah. Can everybody, watch this live stream fine? Or is it like making Sean says we can see you. Hey John. Okay. So I guess this is fine. Just not so many people watching. Cool. ね。Yeah. Because I wanted to share something I discovered recently when it comes to how to meet Japanese women, Japanese girls. And I was gonna share that with you. Yeah, 28 I'm watching, it says, 37 at this point on this screen, but I don't know, just なんか YouTube sending me some kind of notification. Oh, it says it's fine now. Okay. Yeah, it sounded like it was unstable, but I guess it's fine now. Cameron, peace. DM. Okay. そうそう。Yeah. So yeah, this is something I found out actually last night when I was watching Instagram, that how Gen Z people in Japan, well, not just Japanese people, but Gen Z connect to each other on social media like Instagram. I was watching this like interview. I mean, it's a street interview, probably set up, but this international couple, right? A Japanese girl and Korean guy, actually. And then the interviewer asked how they met, right? And then uh, they say they met on Instagram, right? I mean, okay. I mean, they are young and Instagram is なんだろうな、まあ it's understandable, right? But how how she actually found him was like kind of like wow to me. Because she said she was looking through the hashtag 01, right? Hashtag 01. And then that shows so many international people posting like international like and then she was scrolling through the hashtag 01, right? And then found him very attractive, and then she approached him. That's how they met. I was like, oh wow, right? And then but I was like, what the heck is 01, hashtag 01? And then it's actually like common hashtag for like Gen Zs, right? People who were born like after 2000. So basically, the number means their birth of year. So 01 means she was born in 2001. And then the guy, Korean guy, was also posting with the hashtag 01 because he was born on that year, right? That's kind of clever, Tuka. That's interesting. That's how Gen Zs do, man. Um, yeah. So, if you are young and then looking for people internationally to connect, then maybe posting something with the hashtag your birth year would be great because people can find you, and you can also go to that hashtag and then connect with people who are same age as you or something like that. But this is strictly for Gen Z people because people who are born before 2000 like me, like there's no hashtag for me. So yeah, this is for young people, and then I don't think they expect old folks to approach them. Huh? Yeah, I don't think they expect older people to approach them, because with the context, it's for young people, right? So yes, if you're older, it's not like quite for you. And then not to mention, if you have shitty Instagram profile, very like whatever kind of pictures, uh, then you're not gonna attract women there. So yeah, you need to take care of yourself and take nice pictures and have not like legit bio and stuff like that, before you try this method. But if you're young, it doesn't hurt you to try, I would say. So I thought it was like, this is more like, to me, it's like a juicy dating tip, right? Which I normally don't really do, but yeah. そうね。And if you want to learn how to, what kind of picture is good for Instagram, um, how to present yourself online, then my ebook, my ebook, Dating Apps and Culture Gap, uh, will tell you. So check the link in the description. 形 I think it depends on the person. I know people in their 20s that never heard of Discord and Instagram. Even Instagram? Maybe? But Discord can be like our generation. I mean, I didn't even know Discord until recently. Well, maybe that's because I'm Japanese, and then Japanese people don't really use Discord. Pumpkins drop by to send love, and I have breast weekend. Thank you. You too. Bill, hello. 01 sounds binary. Binary. Cameron, oh, thank you for joining the membership. Thank you. Enjoy using stickers and stuff. I'm feeling so blue. Why blue? Oh, Cedric, welcome back. I wonder if hashtag I will support us while we watch anime will work. I will support us. What's the hashtag about? I don't know. Depends on your race and looks too. I don't get many offers at all, but I don't expect to get any. While my friend used to get a ton of offers. Like on Instagram? Instagram? Are you talking about? Yeah, meeting people on Instagram, yeah, you should have a good like appearance. And then as I always say, it's not about how handsome you are, but the whole package. Like head to toe coordination, and what kind of background you have, what kind of place you show in the photos, right? So if your Instagram profile is just about, what's up, just what's up, and then bunch of like straight face selfie that doesn't have any background or anything like that, then yeah, you're not gonna get any offers. And usually you have to make move approach first. It's very rare Japanese woman will approach you first. So yeah, you are more expected to approach. Yeah. Derek, hello. Heck, my old friend used to look like a hillbilly and he got a ton of offers. Hillbilly? Like Chad? まあね、Chads get attention. That's for sure. But remember, it's just a look outside, but not inside. Hey, hey. あ、ちょっと待って。ちょっと。I have one bait. One bait, okay. Hello. Hey, boy. He melt. He melt. Boy?
What's going on over here? Yeah, say hi to Chad.
Okay, okay.
It's one of those days.
It's fine. We're not gonna force you to. But yeah, that was the boy.
That was the boy. Okay, let's go to the
Yep.
park.
Yeah, he's having cold. He's been having cold. And so much snot. It's not like fever. He doesn't have fever, but well, man, so many boogers and snot. Yeah, well, he's having fun right there. Say hi. Yeah, just messing around my things.
Alright, buddy, let's go. Alright.
Yeah, going to the park.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Bring the shabondama.
Where is it?
It's in my bag. Sit them back. Shabondama ってなんだっけ? Bubble?
Yeah, bubble.
Bubble. Yeah. Recently he likes bubble. Try to catch them and chasing, running around with bubbles. That's yeah. Guy incognito missed the whole thing. Oh no. Zio, my daughter just started 幼稚園 or kindergarten full time this month. My wife and I are glad to have our lives back and finally can date during the daytime. Are you looking forward to when your son can get to school? Oh, very much. Very much. Oh, that's so nice. Good for you. Good for you. ねえ。まあ、キンダーガーネっていうか、プレスクールかな？プレスクール。幼稚園。Sounds good. Yeah. まあね、two more years かな？ For us. Can't wait. Cedric. Update, my girlfriend's parents love me. Cool. Me and お父さんget drunk every weekend. Going again tomorrow. Nice. Cool. Good job. Hane? Hein. Hane. That's Japanese. Hein. Recently went on second date with a Japanese lady. Cool. Good vibes, and I hinted if we can be official, but she said she want to take it slowly. Next date will be third, and I am worried if I need to do 告白. She wants to take it slowly. ね、なんか yeah, sometimes I hear girls be like, oh, I want to take it slowly, but I don't know what that actually means, to be honest. Like if you are absolutely into the guy as a woman, then why would you wait, right? まあね I think, but also there are also okay, yeah, one chance is that she's kind of like still deciding, like not fully into you, but still want to keep you as an option, and still seeing like seeing and talking other men and kind of deciding which one to go. She's at that kind of phase, and then saying like, oh, I want to take it slowly, don't want to decide now, kind of thing. And saying that like 建前, not like 建前, but like mildly telling you that she wants to wait. Or usually doing 告白 and being official, like being official means that people can ask for like ask to sleep, right? That's the like changing point. Many women are hesitant to sleep with men without being official. That's why we do 告白. That's the point. One of the point, I guess. To do 告白, you know, you say that you are serious, you're not just playing, and then it's secured, right? So she is not ready for that and saying she wants to take it slowly. まあね can be both, can be one of the two, but right. So as a guy, if I put myself in like men's point of view, this is confusing AF, right? Confusing, and then kind of like makes it hard for you to plan things ahead. Like, should we just go, take it casually and then go on dates until she gives hints at me? But also, the longer the dating gets, like dating without being official, the longer it gets, the lesser chances you get, basically. So you don't want to wait too long, right? So I think the things you can do is that just show your stance, right? Maybe you can do 告白, but without putting pressure on her to be official, But that's still a risk. That's still a risk. You don't want you don't want to take so much risk. 困るね. I don't like it. I don't like girls being like, oh, I want to take it slow. What's the point? Because what's the point? So yeah. But so I don't know much about the detail. But the thing I can say at this point is that keep looking. Not just, don't just focus on her. Keep looking. Keitaro, welcome back. Antonio, I'm running them against each other. Open AO, Meta, DeepSeek. I ask them all the same question and gauge the scope and depth as well, truthfulness and logic of their answers. Meta is the weakest. Okay, as far as the information it can handle and the answer is provides. DeepSeek is more food. Okay. Yeah, we all know one person with unexplainable riz. A riz. I think I've heard of it. Riz. I like ChatGPT for emotional support than a human. who are you okay? Are you okay? Hola, Minito. かわいいね。ミニート、かわいい。ミニート、チキート、ポキート。Hillbilly, country person, not from the city. So handsome. Okay. あ、Hillbilly は country person, not from the city. Okay. And he got ton of approaches. Here. So handsome は probably at Hiro かな There he is. What's up? Lots of hair. そうそうそう。Lots of hair. Yeah, he's got lots of hair now. うん。ね。I looked through the photo like 10 months. Yeah, 10 months とか、まあ、even 6 months ago. Yeah, he doesn't have so much hair. Almost like bald. Yeah, he didn't have so much hair. It took him so long to, yeah, grow his hair like a normal baby. Bill, so it's true that handsome is as handsome does, or do clothes make the man? Hair, hairstyle. This is so big. It's not. It's not really about your like face structure or like your eyes are bigger or like mouth is smaller. Like it doesn't really matter so much when you have the right hair style, right? Mm. If you have the right hairstyle, you look good. You would look good. Mm. And second clothes かな Clothes comes second, but more hair comes first. Definitely. Right? And then maybe some people wonder, what if I was bald? Right? I think that's better though. Okay, that's better. I think bald, shaved, like all shaved hair, right? I think that's good because that's like you have the stance. Yeah, maybe you're losing hair. Maybe you don't have so much hair anymore. But you're not gonna fight against it because that's the worst thing you can do, right? I think people respect the god. Yeah, I think people respect. I mean, women respect shaved hair, shaved head, shaved head. It's kind of sexy too. なんか feels more like testosterone. So I think for a lot of women, shaved head is attractive, but I see too many guys fighting against losing hair, right? And like keeping like a little bit of hair but long and being wacky around here, but definitely going bald, right? Balding happening, and then they still like try to grow their hair. That's the worst thing you can do to attract women or people in general. So yeah, if you think you are, you have like your forehead become so big, or yeah, losing hair, stuff like that, just shave it all. Yeah. So and if you have hair, keep looking what goes best for you. Don't just go to like $10 haircut. Go to a nice hair salon or barber. Barber, yeah, nice barber. learn how to style your hair, things like that, then it will change like drastically. Yeah. もう life changing だと思うよ。うん。He's getting bigger by the minute. Yeah, for sure. My partner was taking it slow at first, but she had some bad experience with the previous guy. あ、そうそう、だからね、なんか、sex related でしょ Probably. Yeah. I've seen, yeah, girls like that because they are afraid of being used, taken advantage of that. So, yeah. But, like, get over it, girl. To me, get over it. Um, so yeah, just keep her as an option. Keep looking, and then if she's the right person, she will come along at some point. I was thinking that when I was in Nippon, my lady Rui wanted it slow. Yet she wanted courting and deep relationship goals within Tokyo. Oh. And they always take it slower if they don't speak English or they don't have much experience with non-Japanese guys. Slower? Oh. I think some people want to take it slow because they don't want to or are not mentally and physically ready for the physical aspects of a relationship. Yeah, it can be. Sean Japan fan. Cool, cool. I didn't take it slow and it always resulted in bad relationships. Hmm. I mean, there are timings, yeah? Timings. All I can say is my first date was fun, but pretty casual. Just a general dinner. My second date was a fun event on weekend. Cool, cool. But we kept extending the date more through the day, and she eventually stayed at my place. Second date. Oh, on the second date. I did 告白 a week later, but I think by then she knew she would say yes. Oh. そうね。So basically 告白 you do it when you are almost certain that she's gonna say yes. You're not gonna go like, oh, she might say yes, but probably say no, but I'm gonna go anyway. Because I just want to find out. I can't do this. I can't just keep it in myself. And then some men just go and then break their heart. You know what I mean? You don't do 告白 to women that less likely to say yes. Okay? You look for other women in that case. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, you have to know that she's gonna say yes. I'm a bear. Hello. Reads charisma. Oh. Ragey gamer. The mug is reflecting the light, so it looks like it has an eye over. So ne? Yeah. The penguin has the third eye. Yeah. Maybe Riz is like being attractive or something. Yeah, that was my image too. Interesting clothes. Interesting? It's just a hoodie. But I guess the material is kind of interesting. Yeah. would be about self-confidence. A good haircut totally helps self-confidence. Yeah, that would. Yeah. I think changing, improving your appearance directly, you know, go back to you, right? As a confidence, as your confidence. I think it's changing your appearance というか changing, improving your appearance is the easiest way to get self-confidence, because things more about inside. It doesn't change like this. Yeah, it requires some work and process, like thinking process and practice to feel more confident. But appearance, you change haircut, you change clothes, that's it. So, right? Zio, I'm shaved hair. Nice. It looks a lot better, cleaner than trying to fight it. It makes me more manly and didn't have problem getting dates. Yeah, exactly. Wait, am I just now realizing Riz is shortened from charisma? Oh, そっか、charisma. うん。Thanks for the advice. She didn't mention about a bad breakup previously and don't want to hurt each other's feelings. かけるしか don't yeah don't go don't put you in a risk, I guess. Whew. そうだね because I think that thing is right, like Zio だっけ I think she might say, "Oh, I want to wait," but if she likes you enough, then she will say yes, right? She will say yes, and then she can communicate about it. She should, if yeah, we want to be official. We want to be official. Let's do it. But I want to wait for the physical part. I don't want to rush the physical part, right? She can communicate it. So, and she doesn't say that. She's like, "Oh, I had a bad breakup." Then it sounds more like she's not ready for a relationship. You know? She's not mentally ready for a relationship. So, I don't think. I know going a second date makes you feel like you gotta get her, right? But I think it's time to step back a little bit, you know, and see if she's really ready, you know? The shaved head with a beard look works well in America, but I get the sense that's not popular in Japan, East Asia. It's not the most popular thing when it comes to Japanese people, but still, I think it's still you have to take care of yourself overall, but shaved head, you want to have a little bit of facial hair, right? When it comes to shaved head, because no hair looks a bit odd, so you want to grow a little bit of hair here and there, but yeah, I don't think it's disadvantage when it comes to まあ young woman. If you want to date young Japanese woman, then yeah, that's not the popular style. But when it comes to women around 30 or above, then I don't think that's an issue. Japanese steakhouse is fancy here. なんか和牛みたいな。Okay, okay. ちょっとスーパーハイプだね。Alright. Culture Butter. Oh, thanks for the super chat. This is TB. Ah, TB か。You changed your なんだっけ icon. On the new channel I made with my Japanese wife, we have one video up and new one is an hour. Thank you always for your no BS Japan insights. My wife thinks you are very beautiful. Oh, give your baby extra kisses. Oh, thank you. And yeah, good luck on your channel. Culture Butter. Butter? だよね。Culture Butter. I see the toast is American flag and then the egg is Japan egg. Oh, that's clever. I love it. Yeah. What do you do on your channel? Like, I guess culture. I guess that's because butter makes it smooth, right? Makes it smooth. Like, だから you are trying to like なんだろうな make it smooth, make the cultural difference smooth みたいな kind of contents, I guess. But yeah, I'll give you a shout out. Good luck on both of you, you and your wifey. ちょっと待って I'm wondering which color to go. And then now, why am I? I think my allergy is over. Allergy season is over, but I'm still having a hard time. Okay. Shout out. Culture Butter. Thank you. And I see you. WT Walt かな Thank you so much. Hello, Asagi. Hope all is well with you and the fun. Thank you. You too. Do you have a cold? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, てか。そうだそうだ。そう。This week? Wednesday かな Wednesday, Thursday か。Wednesday to Thursday. I had a really high fever. Like, I don't know how, Japanese, like Southeast か。Japanese Southeast. In Southeast, 39.8 or something. 39 point, like almost 40 Celsius. That was like, that's like, yo. Was really rough. Yeah, rough 2 nights to me. I think this was probably the first high fever and my highest fever since I got COVID for the first time. I don't know, I don't think I've had the second COVID, but yeah, when I got COVID, my fever was almost as high as that, and then it's been like 4 years. For the first time, I got this much fever. Oh, that was rough. That was rough 2 nights. Justin took care of Hiro and took care of me. um, giving me food and stuff like that. So yeah, kudos to Justin. Big shout out to Justin. But yeah, I'm better now. I don't have fever now, but I still have, cold, I guess. Dog, well, news report says that's your thing, right? Report is the price of rice in Japan has increased double in a year. It's almost triple. Is there a link between lower marriage rates and the rising cost for living? Marriage rates? With rice? Price of the rice? I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Now, it's almost like mystery. It's almost a mystery, né? Why we lack rice now. It's a rice shortage, right? Shortage. And yeah, the price of the rice is almost triple. And I'm ordering. I'm usually ordering rice online, right? Because it's kind of heavy to carry. So I order, but many times they say like, oh, I couldn't deliver because you know, we didn't have enough for everyone, for every orders. Um, yeah, that kind of things happen. So yeah, rice. This is big because rice. Hey, rice. That's our food. That was supposed to be it's like beans in Mexico or something like that. Like it should be cheapest, most cheap option, and the main, you know, the main thing of the meal, Japanese meals. So yeah, it's damaging many households, right? And people are kind of like switching rice to, I don't know, udon noodles or like breads or things like that to minimize the rice cost of rice, the usage of rice. It's crazy. It's been crazy, but I don't know exactly why it's been this way for like a year or two right now. Beards and tattoos are no in Japan. Tattoos, no. Beards, as long as it's very short and trimmed well. But yeah, usually it's better go without facial hair. Yeah. NSG, hi. Any advice for someone living out in rural Japan? Rural Japan, eh? I think my main issue is I'm ethnically South Asian. South Asian, which worries me. South Asian. 南アジア like India or Cambodia. Ne. 確かにね。I think まあこれはadvice for South or Southeast Asian people. これは if I go no BS, that would be ちょっとね I'm kind of hesitant to make it public. It's kind of sensitive. So yeah, I was actually trying to make it like separate content about this, like dating advice for certain ethnicity. Yeah, I think this kind of content are gonna go to like my Patreon or membership in the future. Not right now, but it's kind of hesitant to say in public this kind of like ethnicity talking. But uh, I can tell you at this point, right? I have a mom friend, not close, but sometimes if I when I take Hiro to like public kids corner, kids play area, um, she's there, and then she has her kid. Her kid is half Nepal, half Japanese kid, which is kind of rare, right? Even though we have many, but in this area, there are many mixed kids. But usually those are like Westerners or Koreans, Chinese, like more like Eastern Asian or Westerners, right? Nepal, it's rare. It's rare. And then one time she came with her husband, Nepal husband. So I saw him. He's very well dressed. Like not like super fancy. It's a kids play area. He doesn't wear like suit and tie, but he's fashionable. Oh, I would say he was very fashionable. Definitely take care of himself very well. Um, Not like super handsome. They said um, they met in their part-time job. So I think well, they are relatively young, and probably they were working somewhere, somewhere part-time job when they were students, like college students, and then started dating, and then got married after the graduation and kind of stuff. I think that's what it's going on. So I think more regardless of ethnicity, if you are taking care of yourself very well, then that should be fine. But the thing is, rural Japan, right? There aren't so many options, I guess. But yeah, そうだね。だから、yeah, that kind of in real life connection is good. Like part-time job, um, some kind of community, joining some kind of community. But first, you need to level up your Japanese for sure when it comes to in real life connection. Oh, love the ebook. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for reading. Uh, Culture Butter. The goal is to talk about cultural differences, food videos where we try food from each other's country, and travel videos in America and in the future, hopefully in Japan. Cool, cool. Like, do you guys have any like goals? Like let's go 10,000 subscribers とか like let's get this like a decent side job とか M Rider, welcome back. Do you think Japanese women, the new generation 18 to 30 years old, are open to Western style dating now? The younger, the more flexible, I guess. Yeah. I think I was following Western style when I was younger. まあ and results, that was a lot of heartbreaks. So I never followed that after I I got heartbroken many times because of a Western dating style, you know. That's why I appreciated Justin's approach. You know, Justin went full on Japanese mode, almost full on Japanese, like dating style. Then, yeah. And you mean without kokohaku, right? Like without, you're talking, you're dating, but not official kind of thing, right? It can go to situationship, but it can also go to official relationship. But for now, we're just dating kind of thing, right? Well, is that the Western style you were talking about, or like what? I'll be welcome back. 40, yeah, almost 40, yeah. Her man. If conversation with Japanese girl on a non-dating site like Hello Talk seem to be going well, how do you ask if she has a boyfriend or do you not ask all? そうそうね。I recommend like yeah, language exchanging app too. And how can you tell if your like a Japanese girl is doesn't have girlfriend, a boyfriend? I think I talked about this in the last live stream, but people in Japan usually don't really talk about their relationship. So you just gotta ask them out at the end of the day to see if they are taken or not, right? Other than, looking at their fingers or, right? So, well, you can ask like what she did. I mean, in this time, maybe you can ask, what you're gonna do on Golden Week. It's a big holiday, right? とかね。If you want to be a little more obvious, then hey, what's your plan for Golden Week? I heard that it's a long, it's a holiday, right? Maybe going somewhere with your boyfriend. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then you can, I think it can easily translate into that topic. Yeah. I've been playing guitar and 8-ball pool, doing home chores, but I find myself stopping and crying in small bursts, but it's true, it helps. I don't know what happened to you. I would say talk to somebody, talk to friends, talk to family, talk to therapists about your pain and let that out. Hope you are already doing that, but Mexico has rice and beans. Both are important together, right? Rice and beans last so long. Around how to make dirty rice. Dirty rice. Oh, Stig, I literally just got back from Japan just now. Oh, how was it? I see a lot of douchebags with facial hair. Elaborate, please. Elaborate. Does he wear a tuxedo? No, no, no. The only thing I need is good food, some money, and 2D waifu. Right on. The goal, if all possible, is to be able to quit my job and travel America and Japan to make videos. Oh, with the option to live anywhere we want, but I already make good money, so difficult. そうだね。If you already make so much money, then it's kind of hard to, yeah, pass that income. But yeah, good luck. C for situationship are the worst because neither party wants to lose the friendship. Right. Now, I don't get it. I personally don't get situationship at all. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, why? How much gold do you receive during Golden Week, right? I wish it was like that. If someone has a hospital bill in Japan, will they be refused entry? Hospital bill in Japan? What's hospital bill? Like you have a bill that you haven't paid to a hospital? I don't know. I know it's maybe not the best place to tell my sadness. I apologize for that. You guys feel like friends to me too. Yeah, you can always come to this live stream and, chat. But to truly heal yourself, I think you want to talk to like somebody, or maybe it's something that heals in time, but I don't know. It really depends on what you are suffering from. Can a medical condition affect your chance at work visa? I don't think so. I don't think so. Shouldn't be. Oh. As long as you get a job, then that's fine. Men get beers because they think it makes them masculine, but in reality, it's an insecurity issue, similar to owning a big truck in the US. Uh, okay, that's a. You think that's a psychological sign that they are trying to make themselves bigger by having beers, big trucks, and all that kind of stuff. Maybe some people are like that. Maybe. Hmm. I don't think it's not like I don't think it's many men are like that, but yeah, there are definitely men like that too. As well as I think what I've seen, I think it's more like a female thing, but maybe men thing too. But you see on social media, you see these girls, like Instagram girls or boys, who are like living the best life. Having all these designers, brands, and fancy cars, and standing in a very expensive, luxurious hotel. Um, you know, I think at some point I was like, I want to be like that. I mean, not like super duper, but maybe owning a few designers bag and be able to, you know, go to a fancy hotel and Instagramming from there, and that's kind of my job. That would be like, wouldn't that be great? when I was younger. I think I was around like 30, かな? 30? 30? Before 30? Yeah. But, because I genuinely thought they were rich enough to do so. But like the real rich people who are successful, they don't do that. They don't flex that. They don't even own like a Ferrari or Lamborghini and stuff like that. They don't really show it, right? They just have things just enough and they don't really show off. But in fact, those Instagram people, they show all the fancy things on their account, but they are probably living paycheck to paycheck, right? To sustain, to keep doing those like Instagram thing, and that's not really real. Maybe they don't even stay at that hotel, right? Or those designers bags. Maybe they're not actually making all the money from Instagram, but maybe not all, but maybe they are actually, you know, in Japan, girls who have like mysterious luxury, they tend to do papakatsu, right? So, but papakatsu money is not real. The bag you got by doing papakatsu is not real, right? I wouldn't count. So I feel like, what's the point? Right? That's more like their insecurity. They're not actually rich, but they want to act or present themselves like one, which is not real. That's just insecurity. It's not real, yeah. In the USA, they usually bill you after you go to the hospital or even the ER for everything. If you have a bill, they won't look at you or will force you to pay the bill before you can. そうなの？へえ。I don't understand the system. Also, I don't know. I don't know if that affects the immigration. Do you think $3,000 a month is enough to maintain a wife and kid in Japan? If it's a countryside, uh, if it's countryside, yeah. Tokyo, 厳しいな. Probably hard, yeah. So I've been divorced for a while now and I'm looking to start dating again. Yay! But I'm worried about how I will be perceived because I've been married before. What is the cultural view of this situation? I think a lot of people, yeah, care about it when they are young. But depends on how old you are. かな。なんだろうね、でも I don't think it fundamentally affects. Maybe your girlfriend's parents don't really think it's good, or yeah, doesn't really look good. But at the end of the day, people don't really matter anymore, right? Especially women who are like 30 plus, they don't really think that's like real. It's unrealistic to just refuse guy who are married. So yeah, depends on how old you are, how you can communicate about it, and why actually you got divorced and stuff like that. Yeah. In my area, 2 out of 3 men are like that. Okay. Okay. Some men have baby face. When shaved, it totally masks the baby face. Oh, なんか baby faces do well in Japan though. Do women think they are young at 30 in Japan? 30, well, I think 30 is the turning point where women feel pressured to be judged as old, I think. Yeah. Crunch to Grace. というか、Hopper, thank you for the super chat. Snot? Good. Body expelling infectious bacteria. ちょっとI don't understand the English. But thank you. The Seymour ね say hi to Hiro. Thank you. Yeah. Hiro was not the best mood today. Yeah. He's been having cold too, so thank you. あ、そうだ。I I hid the birds, my bird collections, because Hiro came. It's not even younger people. I heard some dude tell me I'm old in my mid-30s and we was the same age. Yeah. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Isn't that ridiculous? I think we tend to keep up with our age. Usually. Like, I feel like I'm still like early 30 or something. I've just 30. I've just became 30 or something, right? I feel younger myself. Although I'm trying to be aware of my age and don't act like cringe, but I generally feel like I'm not growing, you know? It stops at some point. It stops. It really does. And then, you know, some people be like, "Oh, you are old," and then, but they're actually same age, but they think they are younger because it's kind of like in themselves. It stopped at some point. You know, it's ridiculous, but it really happens. Ageism is so bad. Yeah, especially in Japan, it's so bad. It's really big in Japan. Asagi got a whole Pokemon team of plush birds up there. Yep, yep. I'm almost 29. Oh, younger. And I was only married for a short time. I honestly don't have a lot of experience dating, so I look at it as a learning experience. Do you have any suggestion for how to talk about it? うんうんうん。そうだね。そっか、fairly young. うん。Yeah, some women might care about it, but I think yeah, start talking about it casually. Like not like don't wait too long to mention it. I think that the more you wait, the more it gets heavy, right? So you really want to talk about it at the first date. Yeah. And right one will still get to know you. And people who don't who care about it, then they will leave, right? But as you said, you can you can say, yeah, it was a good learning experience. What you I guess you talk about it and say what you learned from the previous marriage, right? I think that's a good idea. Because if you don't have any idea of what you have learned and what you can improve in the future marriage, then people think that you will make the same mistakes again, right? So yeah, I think it's important to tell them what you've learned and what you want to how you want to improve in the future. そうね。And then most of the time their concern will go away, かな? So don't talk about it so negatively and then say what you've learned from the previous marriage. Yeah. Because in a way, your marriage was short, but I guess overall relationship was long enough to get married, right? So you have an experience. Maybe you don't have many dating experience, but you have an experience to spend long time with a woman, which is a very attractive thing to women who are also looking for like long term dating or marriage. So yeah, doesn't matter from a girl's perspective if a man is 20 or 40. If they are both attractive, would you prefer the older man? Like age? If a man is 20 or 40. If they are both attractive. I guess, yeah, in the end, yeah, both can be attractive, but how compatible they are to you. I think that matters the most, right? If I guess at this point, I'm more likely to be compatible with 40-year-old man because it's closer to my age than 20-year-old boy. And then 20-year-old boy, he can change in many ways in the future. And 40-year-old guy, probably hopefully he's more like settled down. He knows what he wants. He's not gonna drastically change from now. So there are so much uncertainty in this 20-year-old boy, I think. So yeah, if I was in that kind of situation, I would definitely go for 40-year-old man. But who knows, maybe I feel like more compatible with 20-year-old boy with many reasons. If I have more things in common with him or whatever, maybe, but less likely, you know. Even if I do, it can change in time because still young, you know. I saw my girlfriend 4 times in 3 weeks, by the way. 4 times in 3 weeks, so more than once a week. More than once a week. Cool, cool. But I don't really know what you mean by saying girlfriend, right? なんか is it like you left the marriage making thing because you have a girlfriend, or it's more like still like testing period and you haven't left the matchmaking. Red beard. I'm 39 and never been married. Leftover man. えい。まあ39ね。まあでも I don't think you should give up though. なんかね。Now is the earliest time to start. So I'm sick of this. Oh, I used a matchmaking service. I was busy with work, by the way. うん。This shit. わかる。shit ですか。Sick of this shit. So I used a matchmaking service. So you met this girlfriend through matchmaking service かな？ That's great. Medizando. Did you already talk about what Japanese women think of virgins? Oh, maybe? Have we? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit? まあ、virgin ね。Well, you gotta start from somewhere, right? So, yeah. うんうんうん。そうだね。どうなんだろうね。I think it can happen both men and women, right? Like some people say, oh, virgin is like too much responsibility とか too much responsibility, right? But to me, if he or she can't handle that responsibility, then fuck them, right? Yeah, you just gotta keep looking. You just gotta keep looking for women who don't mind. From what my friend told me, he has a 30s and a ton of other issues. People are talking about knees hurt, damaged. Do you think it's better to talk to your girlfriend every day or every 3 days? Girlfriend. It really varies though. Some couples like to talk like every day, but some couples don't really talk throughout the week. Maybe, check on each other and plan things for the weekend, but that's really it. So it really depends on the. I think your girlfriend knows the best, so ask your girlfriend. Testing period, I guess, but still implications of marriage are still there. わかった。マリッジマッチメイキングね。They have that kind of period, right? 真剣交際かな真剣交際。なるほどね。そっか。Like, how long can it take? Like, do they have any, like certain time they encourage you to get married? Like, after starting to date? Because I think my Japanese marriage making service, I think it's longest year, but they usually encourage to settle down, marry within 3 months to 6 months. まあね、だから sooner is better みたいなね。But I guess it's only Japanese matchmaking, I think. I started taking dancing classes actually, and it's been fun and good way to meet people, so maybe that will lead somewhere, but we'll see. Oh, いいじゃん。cool. Dancing ね、なんか many women attend there, and good energy, community. I like it. I was in a group practice session earlier in the week, and it was just me and 7 women. That's good. I talk to her every day, but I don't want to. I would prefer every 3 days. Yeah, I think then you should talk about it. ねえ、まあ personally I don't think I would. I think early in the relationship I would do that, talking, every day, but after a certain point, yeah, that sounds like too much. Do you think 20-year-old guy and a 56-year-old woman could work? If both are committed, think so. If both are committed, Yeah. なんかね。But would that last so long? Like maybe 20 years? どうかね。Because as I said, 20-year-old person can change a lot. Maybe they thought they want this, but in 10 years, they would realize they actually wanted that, So, yeah. If both, especially the older one, can accept those changes, I would say yes. Yeah. I am kind of attracted to gather girls or blonde girls that are extroverts, like Marine from Dress Up darling. I have no idea the meaning is, but ギャルね。ギャルね。ギャルってさ、I wonder what they like, right? But they are like, very like uplifting. Like I kind of have that image that they are more like they're very caring, right? They are caring their friends, family. So they seem more like they want to be like housewife, and that's my image. And housewife, but working mom, like being an influencer mom, and then contribute a little bit of income, but also taking care of family kind of stuff. They cook well, みたいな。That's my image of ギャル。うん。そうだね。Because, blonde hair, long nails, that kind of, なんだろうな。outfit doesn't really fit well in normal companies. So they don't really want to work in like typical Japanese companies, right? Or they go to like fashion industry or things like that. If they care more about their career, かな? Yeah. Hard to know what girl wants. 試験は何？試験は何？ What's 試験？ The big boss, yo. I'm moving to Yokosuka soon and will be there for 3 years. What's the best way to meet people there? あれかな？ミリタリーかな？ You are military, navy かな？then もう many ways じゃない？横須賀 many ways. There are many ways to meet girls there. There are many girls who want to meet military guys too. So yeah, なんか there's a drinking alley in near the base, and I think many じゃないな. Yeah, some girls come there. とかI think many of your coworkers have Japanese girlfriends, and maybe you can be introduced to their friends とかね。Yeah, friend circle. Yeah, that kind of friend circle. There are some parks there. Maybe you can talk to girls who are chilling there. Yeah. とかね。Yeah. Yeah. 結構あとはね、デイリングアップとかね。Dating up. That will definitely, lower the language barrier. For sure. You know who speak English. So, yeah, if you don't speak Japanese, then, yeah, I think online is the easiest solution. And, well, you definitely have to, present yourself well. So if you want to learn how to make good dating profile or how to have good presentation online, then my ebook will help you. The link in description. Ah, やっぱりネイビーね、ネイビー。I don't really drink or smoke. I don't really hang out at bars. じゃあもうアプリじゃないですか、オンライン。language exchanging apps, dating apps, Instagram, yeah. That there are so many drinking places in Yokosuka. So, if you can't take advantage of that, then, and then if you don't speak Japanese, then it's even harder. So, online solution is the something I can think of in that case. Girls seem to like normal girls when I was in Tokyo. まあね。Yeah. I don't see many when I was in Yokosuka. Like many girls there? かな。まあね。なんか、I think you should go certain bars with that kind of context. まあ、あとは、go to Yokohama? It's like a 30 minutes train ride from Yokosuka. And Yokohama is more like it's a little out of like military kind of area, and it's more like a big city in Japan, right? In Yokohama, there are lots of events, like like なんかなんだろうな。Yeah, like a cultural festival and stuff like that. Maybe you can take a look at it. Yeah, 横浜かな。うん。Yeah, enjoying activities. くらいかね。At the same time, I'd want something short term, but I don't want to hurt her. Then you should find a woman who also wants short term fun. Fun. Yeah. English International Club is a good start. International Club? おー、クラブか。うん。まあね、まあ、to start, yeah. To start talking to locals, yeah. Maybe not for long-lasting relationship, but yeah. Do you think more younger Japanese women in their 20s prefer to date foreigners now? Prefer to date Koreans, yeah. Korean people, yeah. うん。まあ、compared to like decades and decades ago, I guess, now the most common international marriage is with Japanese and Korean, right? But it's been that way. We are close. That's normal, right? Geographically correct. And second was China. Second was China for geographic reason as well. But in this past decade, America became the second place when it comes to Japanese women. So yeah, more American husbands in Japan in the past decade. So with that statistic, I would say, yeah, I guess younger people are more open to date foreigners. But with the rise of K-pop and stuff, yeah, Korean men are the most popular right now. So yeah, but yeah, I think in general, I think it's becoming more common. Like I see many like mixed race kids in this area even. Yeah, I think it's becoming common. Common ではない. It's becoming more of a thing. Yeah. Are there apps in Japan for groups like SaaS entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs, or running clubs that could be a place to originally or organically meet women in Japan? Apps to meet people organically. Okay. Um, hmm? I yeah, I think so. I think so. But it's hard to find, right? Yeah. 多分だけど when it comes to Japanese groups and organization who run those like groups, they tend to go to Twitter or lately like threads あるじゃん like by Meta とか those places they are like putting information out there. Hey, we are doing this kind of activity, events, things like that. So maybe you want to pay attention to those platforms. あとはまあ meetup.com とかね。I think meetup.com is common for that kind of group thing. Yeah. My Stig says that too. Yeah, meetup.com. Do you think Japanese women like muscular men? In general, yes. I think being muscular ってどういうこと？これ？ Your body or mind? Masculinity かな？ Masculinity なんかね I think sometimes it's too much. Like American masculinity is too much for Japanese women. Like I told you, people are into Korean boys lately. And do Korean boys, do they look so masculine? No. If you come to Japan, you see what I'm saying. Masculinity is not that important. Having a like body, like macho body, can be more like plus, yeah. But like full of beard, big muscles, tank top, and all that kind of American masculinity is unnecessary. Unnecessary, yeah. What is very popular in Japan right now? In what category? なんか too vague. Sky Falcon. Hey, if I'm living in the US and would want to date in Japan, do you think it would be necessary to live there? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, but you want to have a flexibility. Either, you move to Japan or you are willing to have a woman over there, like making enough to support her mentally, financially, all that kind of stuff. そうっすね。Yeah, many people ask me, can I have a Japanese girlfriend? Can I get a Japanese woman? while I'm in the US. Some people can do that, but like I told you, you have to be really good at online presentation because you don't live in Japan, right? Definitely want to level up your dating profile, how to, you know, present yourself online, that kind of stuff. And I have to have that flexibility. Oh, I'm not going to leave the US. Oh, I'm not going to leave the US. I have an important job as a bartender とかね。Like, man, you can quit. Anybody can, do that for you, without you, right? If you are like, hey, I'm a lawyer, and I have this important job that can actually feed a family, then yeah, I would understand. But yeah, you're like, yeah, they're like, I don't know, supermarket worker. I can't quit my job. I can't leave here. I have an important job. Like, man, right? So yeah, no. So then you have to be flexible when it comes to relocation. Yeah. And then, if you like generally なんだろうな make connections, emotional connection with the person, then start meeting in real life, then become boyfriend girlfriend kind of stuff is very much possible with the all the technology we have in 2025, right? Yeah, some women are like spontaneous as that, but definitely harder than when you are living in Japan. There's that, yeah, but it's not like impossible. There's a German beer festival at Yokohama right before I left. そうね、なんか今スプリングフェスティバルね、ジャーマンスプリングビアフェスティバル。いやいや。まあね、横浜ね、yeah, there are many events like that. ボブ、こんにちは。Do the Korean and Japanese languages influence each other much? I don't think so. Influence ではないと思う。We both have same influence. Chinese language. We both have the same origin, but this interaction, like, not much, yeah. I live in Yokohama. Nice. It's a nice city. I think I said hello, but I don't know, so I hope those dual lessons worked. Huh? あ、こんにちはね。You said こんにちな。ちょっと違う。Sebastian, body. Okay. Body. What's the topic? A body. マッソマッソの話muscular man. When it comes like body ね。masculine body ね。Yeah, I think in general, yeah. But muscle is not the only thing you should have to attract women. If I have to, if I, I think so, because many men should be reminded, oh, I work out. I work out so hard because I have to have a six-pack to attract women. And then don't do anything else. Right? No, it doesn't go like that. It's not like you get six pack, you can get a girlfriend. No, that's not the dating scene. ていうか that's not how it goes. If you have lots of muscle, a beard and body hair to a Japanese person, you might look like a barbarian. I'm more of the lean body type, more athletic than bodybuilding. No beard though. That sounds like it's balancing out. Creative one. Can women fight back against chikan? What would happen if a woman punched or slapped a pervert in public on the train? I think 90% of women are not fighting back like that because physically it's less likely to win over men. So I don't think that's the many cases, sadly. But it happened. Lots of trains lately have cameras. So hope the camera catches what happened. What do you think it means to be Japanese? なるほどね。まあでも Japanese education じゃない? Having a Japanese education is the biggest thing. Yes, one can be, maybe have a mother or father, like parents, Japanese parents. And living in the US or something. And they can be Japanese, like passport wise. But I think it's hard for them to fit in the society and people in Japan. Even when they are like, they have Japanese parents. And maybe if they go to Japanese schools in the US, that's a different story. But yeah, because Japanese education is very unique, I think. Very unique. It really affects our mindset. So, yeah. Getting a girlfriend or raid かな or raid a village. Raid a village. Could you let me know where to go during Golden Week? わかんないね。We haven't even figured out where to go. まあでもやっぱり outside activity. Outside activities. The weather is very nice during this day. What places to eat do you recommend to try in Japan that you liked? What places? What places? What do you mean? Like the specific restaurants? Come on. I don't know. But sushi go round and ramen are the must try, I guess. It's fun. It's not an experience. It's the Japanese ramen. It's really good. And much, much cheaper. Train groping is bizarre. Why would someone do that, right? If you are horny, just go look at some certain kinds of websites, right? そうなんだよね。もう本当にもう mystery, right? Like, right? Why? If you can sleep on the train, then wake up right before your stop, you're Japanese. あそれ確かに。うんうんうん。Amazing food all over Japan. Yeah, yeah. Do Japanese look at overseas Japanese differently? When they might not speak fluently or have Americanized accent when speaking Japanese. そうだね。Yeah, a little different. うん。かな。Hopefully I can meet someone along my trip. Hopefully. Along your trip. うん。I I mean if you are hoping, if you are just hoping, then I don't think that would happen, to be honest. If you have to go with intention, I think. Like you have to go to an event to mingle with locals, or you have to build some friendship or even dates, set dates before coming to Japan using online apps and stuff like that, online, yeah, tools, and start talking with locals, make friends, and enough make friends enough to actually meet. I think that's the most smart way to do so. Uh, Start talking to potential partners like few months prior to coming to Japan is what I'm usually recommending. So yeah, だってJapanese people don't really talk to you or anything while you are just wandering, going about Tokyo or things like that. Uh, well, you have to do like nampa, right? Like talking to people in bars とか、bars, shops, and but that's like so much courage. I think the easiest solution is to go online and start talking with locals who are open to learn English, make friends with foreigners, and then you know uh, ask them out. Hey, actually, I'm coming to Japan or Tokyo or anywhere. Um, are you, you know, can you introduce me to a really nice ramen shop? とか things like that. I think that's the most, yeah, I think that's the smart way to do so. Like Hello Talk, yes, like Hello Talk, or even dating apps. Take advantage of it. You are visiting Japan. You can use travel mode and say like, "Hey, I'm coming to Tokyo from May to June," とか things like that. Right? So yeah, you don't wanna just go there and start talking to people without plans. That's like wasting. うん。I actually used a couple of times which did work out for a bit, but then they stopped responding. But you are actually visiting now. ねえ。Hello Talk used to be good for that, but now it's filled with perps and you can easily can get banned. ああ、そうね。Yeah, you have to be careful to how to approach. Yeah, on Hello Talk. It seems to be that way, but I think for now, I can't really think of the better alternatives other than language exchange app or dating app. But dating app is less likely to get banned. They are there to date. So, yeah. And if you're afraid of being perceived as pervert and banned kind of stuff, then go to dating app. mm. And it's more simple too, right? You don't have to wonder if the person is open for like romance, right? Dating app is for that specific purpose. So, まあね、the other options, I'm always looking for like ways to meet, right? But with the language barrier, it's really hard, right? So yeah, だから use those tools wisely. Don't get banned. um, and yeah, when you actually come to Japan or you actually live in Japan, look for like in real life solutions too. But you need to speak more Japanese in that case. とかね. So I am thinking about holding more like casual meetups for you guys and Japanese people, well, women. Like either online or offline in the future. Because people really want that kind of platforms, you know. I mean, and you don't have to be there for dates, you know. You can be there for like making friends or learning each other's language and stuff like that. And then maybe something romance happens if you are both single and open for romance, you know. So yeah, そうね。まあ right now I have Hiro, so it's hard to organize those parties so often, but I want to hold more like parties, meetups for Japanese people and foreigners. Bring security to those events. Definitely. But on my side, I only accept people who are like, I mean, security ってどういう意味？ I think for matchmaking, right? More, I only invite men that I have talked to, like my customers on my dating services, right? Matchmaking. Then I can assure the security most of the time. I mean, most of the time, most likely, yeah. But for those casual events, I don't know. I want more people to join, but that's for like casual purpose, right? Justin would be security. そういうこと？そういうこと？ Okay. bring security ってあれか。そっか、security guards みたいな。security guards。そういうことか。I think I got it wrong. 確かに。When I was in Japan, I made a friend who helped me talk to a girl at the bar. I feel like if I stayed longer, I could have maybe gone on a date with her. It made me realize you need to know Japanese. そうなんだよ。そうなんだよ。When I traveled to Japan, I was getting about 10 matches a day, 100 a week. That's good. But since I've started living here, it's about per 5 week and it feels very shallow. Gold diggers and only want to learn English. まあ、it depends on time とか like time like now going towards Golden Week, I think more people are more genuine people on apps, but times like April とか March to April, it's usually less people there. Do you have a loan? What's loan? I don't know. Okay, I think it's time to wrap up. But yeah, since I was sick, I was sick AF this week. I couldn't edit video. Sad. So the Kuro Couch collaboration video, I'm hoping to publish during Golden Week, but I can't assure that. But I'll try my best and will let you know on here, YouTube, and also Instagram as again. So keep an eye on it. But yeah, I think I'll show up on the next weekend at the same time too. So until then, have a good week. See you guys.